Hello and welcome to Babysteps in Movavi Video Suite 2025, Part 16, the Stabilization Tool. I'm Tony of Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 3.1.1 of Movavi Video Suite 2025. First of all, let's go over to the video editor and launch the button there with the left mouse button to click on there, and it should come up with a video editor. And once that's come up, we'll give it a few seconds just to settle, and then I'm going to add files from the desktop. So hopefully it should open at the desktop, which it was before, so yeah. And I need to get two videos which are about the botanical garden in Birmingham, where we went on a carer's trip. Botanical gardens, there you go, that's them two. And I'm just going to, I just clicked on the blank area so that I could select them separately rather than select them together. Right, the first one there, I'm just going to remove the sound by just clicking the sound part and not clicking that bit. If you click that bit, it'll select both of them, but if you click off and then click that bit, we just select the sound, and then you can delete the sound. Right, so you can add your own dialogue if you want to afterwards. And then I'm going to remove this one here and remove the dialogue from this one, the audio I mean, and there you go. Now these both videos, I'm going to play them just so you can see them. I'm just going to put that closer, but I'm going to play the first one first and let it carry on with the second one, and you'll see they're not 100% stable. So we're going to use a stabilization tool to see if you can make them more stable. Okay, that one's not too bad, but it is a little bit shaky in places, right, as you can see. It's because I've got osteoarthritis throughout my body, including my hands, which makes it harder to hold things. But you know, not doing too bad with that. That was pretty good 2 years ago. I'm probably worse now. And this is inside the botanical gardens area, where I was just looking at these flowers here. There's poppies there, I think, and some other things here. I want to look. It isn't too bad, but it isn't 100% stable, so we're going to try and see if we can fix them as much as we can. Right, I wasn't really too bad then, not as bad as I am now. So, but as you can see, there's a bit of not stable parts to it, right? And that's that, basically it, really. So we're going to just check them and see if we can do something with them. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go right over to the top left corner where you've got the file edit and that, and underneath there's a column of icons. The first one is import, second one is audio, third one is text, fourth one is transition, fifth one is effects, sixth one is elements, seventh one is packs, and eighth one is extra tools, more tools. Right, we'll click on that, the more tools one with the left mouse button, and we're staying on the video section, and we've already done crop and rotate, color adjustment, position, and pan and zoom. And today's one is stabilization, so we're going to click on the stabilization. We're going to click on the first video and use stabilization to remove camera shake from the selected clip. This might take some time for longer videos, so let's just do that, see how that looks. Right, so it says here accuracy, so you want 15, shaking, we want it to be less than that, shaking 4. So let's just try stabilizing it. Right, and we'll see how it goes. Just need to give it some time, because obviously it takes some time to go through the stabilization process. Want the accuracy to be 100% really, and it says the shaking it's about 4, I'd say, but I've knocked it down 1 anyway. But it should be okay for what I need. At the moment it's showing the original on the preview screen that's there, Might have to change the preview to preview the stabilized version, which will show us in a minute, hopefully. And if it does work okay, I can apply it. Right, so just give it a few seconds. Seems to take quite a bit of time, but I mean, if you want to stabilize a video, you need it, don't you, I suppose. So this is how it works anyway. But it ain't too long, because I mean, over 20 seconds there on that video for that particular one. The other one will take almost double the length of time this one will. So I didn't realise how many seconds I got on. But that was about 20 seconds, that one. So it's going to take about, I don't know, a minute and a half maybe. So to do that, maybe 2 minutes. But if it was about a 5-minute film, it'd be taking quite a lot longer, about half an hour or something like that, maybe. I shouldn't imagine. It's a good job we used the first one first, so we can have a look at that, see what happens with it. There wasn't that much shaking on it anyway, but we're going to preview that one. It is definitely looking a lot smoother than it was. I'm still moving my camera up and down a lot, which is not very good, but it looks a lot smoother, doesn't it, to be honest with you. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Let's have a look at the original. Play the original if I can. You ain't gonna let me. Oh dear. Let's play the original. Back to the beginning, shall we? On there. And do that. Yeah, you see the difference. It's a lot more shaky than it was on the original. Yeah, a bit of shaking all the way through there. So the preview version is a lot better. This is not very smooth at all, is it? And we change to the preview and go back to the beginning and try that again. Look how much smoother that is. That's a lot smoother, isn't it? That's quite good, really. The difference is amazing. So that, as far as I can see, it looks really good in comparison to my version, my original version. So we're going to apply that one. So that one's okay. Now let's try this other one. I'm going to try and stabilise that one now. Right. And we've got more shaky on that one, so we're going to put that one up to 6. Right. And try and stabilise that one. We want accuracy to be 100%, so we ain't going to touch the accuracy, but the shaking, there's more shaking on this one, so I've added an extra one on the shaking, just so that it would be about right to what it needs. So we're going to have a look, see how this goes, and that should be okay then. Once that's done, all you need to do is, once it's done, check it from the original and apply it if you think it's okay. If it's not okay, cancel it and try again. Change the accuracy if you want to, or the shaking, according to what you need. Well, it looks pretty straightforward to me. What you can do with it, it's pretty good. Stabilization tool, there's a lot of other things you can do with it. You know, just moving the accuracy and the shaking. That's basically it, really. But it basically does the job for you. So a bit like the AI, I suppose. That's pretty good. I'll probably be using that in the future if I do any more videos for the carers group. You know, if we go on another trip and I take my camcorder, I will definitely use a stabilization tool to make it more stable, because some of them videos was a bit a bit out of me what I've done before. So I will definitely be using the stabilization tool for my videos if I have to do a handheld video, because my hands are totally rubbish when it comes to keeping steady now. Not like when I was younger. I used to be really good at holding things steady. Now I can't at all. But such is life. But I mean, this will help anyway. Obviously this is going to take a long while, so I'm going to pause this a moment, go and get myself a cup of tea while this is finishing, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so that's just stabilised now, so we're going to try it and have a look at it from the beginning. Let's just get one into one machine like that. This is the preview version of it when it's stabilised. It looks so much smoother. Okay. Lower there. Into that flower there. That's it. That was weird. The sound was on there. It ain't supposed to be on it. The sound's supposed to be. So that was weird. But we'll apply it and then we'll play it. There shouldn't be any sound on it. Yeah, it still accepted the sound even though the sound was. But as you can see, it's so much more stable now than what it was before for both of them. But you know, there is something else as well with this stabilization. You've got an advanced settings here, so you can add radius, smoothing, edge cropping as well. So if you have a look at the radius, it's 6, which is the same as the shaking. Now if I added more to this, would that go up? I suppose it might. No, it hasn't. But that's what I've done with it. It looks a lot better than it did, so I've only just messed with that. I didn't mess with these. But if you need to, you can mess with these as well. And if you want to find out what they're about, it gives you information here. Just stabilize the video. Wait a minute, let's just click on it. It ain't holding long enough. Use the accuracy slider to set how precisely the video will be analysed for shaking. Higher accuracy yields the best results, but will take more time. Use the shaking slider to set the amount of shaking visible on the video. Click Stabilize to start the process. Click Apply if you're satisfied with the results. Well, I am satisfied with the results because that was pretty cool. Right, now if you want to, you can also look up here on the stabilization, and it'll give you the learn more, which will tell you how to do it properly. From the Movavi side, it gives you the information here as well. So automatically, whichever one you click on to learn more about, it will go to that particular thing. So because it's stabilizing video, you can have a look at the stabilization on this, how it shows you how to do it better. On the timeline, select the clip you need to stabilize. To make the process faster, you can cut the video into smaller segments. Click the More Tools icon on the left and select the stabilization under video, which is what we did basically. And it there says click stabilize. Stabilize setting will open, and if we go down, it'll tell you exactly what the accuracy is for. Affects the analysis precision of the video. Sets how strongly the shaking is visible on the video. As you could tell when I put my second video onto 6 instead of 5 or 4, because I put the first one on 4 because there wasn't that much shaking on it, but the second one I put on 6 because there was more shaking on it. It did make a difference. It did help it somewhat. And here's the ones for the other things like the radius. When a video is stabilized, each object is adjusted using pixels around the surrounding area. The radius affects how large that area will be. Use a smaller value for more dynamic videos to avoid mixing objects and to preserve more details. So use less amount of radius as possible if you can to make it more dynamic a video. so it'll look more reasonable, right? Limits the smoothing limits the camera acceleration. Higher values work best for more or less static videos. Excessive smoothing may limit panning. So if you do too much of the smoothing, if you put it too high on the smoothing on the advanced, it will stop you from being able to pan across the video, or pan in and pan out, zoom in and zoom out maybe. Edge cropping eliminates distortion artifacts like blurred areas from the video. You can select one of the following options. None. The edges will remain as they are. Fixed, the video is cropped to one size to cut out some of the edges. Adaptive, wherever there's a lot of shaking, the video will zoom in so that the distorted edges are not shown. So that's a pretty good set of instructions there. And it says at the end of it, click Stabilize to start the processing the video. Right. To save the result, click Apply. The clip on the timeline will be replaced with the stabilized video. A stabilized copy of the file will be saved in Movavi video editor stabilized. The copy will be used in the project. If you delete it, you will lose all changes. Okay, if you don't have enough disk space to save the stabilized copy, you can free up some space and try again. Blah blah blah. Right, so it gives you a bit of information there. Right, so that's pretty useful, isn't it? So that gives you the full gen of what we was just dealing with on there, and it's as easy as that. You can just go on there, and obviously I would take the radius down if you could. Smoothing only if you need it, you know, don't put it all the way up because it will stop you from being able to pan. And the edge cropping is on fixed at the moment, but you've got the different choices here. You can have none or whatever, but it was automatically on fixed, so that must be the the general one, which they already have as their normal thing, you know. I forgot what you call it now. Default, that's what I'm looking for, the default one, right? But that's how it is. I mean, you can check that, learn more from there. It gives you the details enhanced there, so you can figure that out. And I've showed you exactly what you can do with it, and it's worked really well for that more videos there. Looks pretty good. There's no real bad shaking on there now on either of those. So let's just play them and let you see them just one more time. That's really good. It looks fairly smooth now compared to what it looked like before. So I'm really pleased with it, to be honest. There's no real bad blurring on it. Only the very edge on that side a little bit, but that's nothing, is it? Because our main focus with it was with the flowers. And here, move about a bit, but it ain't shaky as like it was before. It's a lot less like shaky than it was before. So stabilization has worked pretty well, and I'm really impressed with that stabilization effect. I didn't have to do a lot to make it that good, which was very reasonable, to be honest. Yeah, so there you go. That's very nice, and it looks pretty good. Okay, well, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial anyway. If you have, please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials, and I'm glad to be back, and I hope you really enjoyed it anyway. If you did, please give me a comment in the comment section below the video, or you can ask a question if you want to. I am the moderator of Create Studio for Dummies on Facebook, and Movavi software on Reddit. So I'm a moderator for them. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me on those groups, or you can contact me on my YouTube channel, or you can also contact me on Design and Create on Facebook, which is my own group. Okay, Anyway, if you've got any queries, please do ask. I don't mind any questions, so if you want to ask a question, please do so. Have a good day anyway, and thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.